qué bajito estoy. Muy buenas, bienvenidos un día más a un rato con chulato. Y continuamos, vamos a seguir hablando. Ahora vamos a irnos a los machos. Vamos a hablar con las hembras. Ahora
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
¡Hey! Buenos días, Norgar.
I was head of
¿Qué
a
tal?
small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue.
Ay, que ya se acaban las vacaciones.
He wanted us to fight Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
Sí, macho, me trataron muy mal. Tu raza está desapareciendo. Tenéis todos unas historias muy horribles.
I
Muy
wanted him to
veras.
stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding. At least for one
Qué cabrón,
generation.
solo quería meterla
And for a
ahí
while,
hasta el fondo.
We were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go.
Pobrecillo.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be.
Y allí los
Violence
masacraron a
is
todos, ¿no?
forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
La extinción ya la hemos visto. Tu familia no.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepherd. I've got
Una lagartija puede llorar.
unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war.
Venga, va, te voy a ayudar a recuperarla.
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Vale.
So long, Rex.
Shepherd.
Ahora con Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Oh dear.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs.
Y todo eso ahí en la estación donde todo en teoría está súper controlado.
That clear cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Eso mismo iba a decir yo.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatened? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes.
Oh, qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno.
Living test tubes.
Era un Mr. Jekyll.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
Hombre, pues sí, lo que tuvimos que hacer nosotros hace 2 misiones.
To make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Leon, I want to be there when you find him.
Vale, pues venga, vamos a hacer estas dos misiones. Y para asegurarme, pues me los pongo. Oh, dos de solo ataque. Joder, macho. Vamos a ver. Tape. Darío. Vamos primero por este cabrón. Al sistema Solar. En el confín de Kepler. En el cúmulo Argos.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Uy, que tocada de huevos.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
Hijos de puta, o sea, tienen
We
brazos armados
currently have
por
several
todos lados.
infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Thank you. Pero tengo otras misiones que hacer ahora. Mis compañeros son más importantes que todo el universo. Al confín de Kepler. Vale, no vería, ya no puedo aterrizar. ¿Dónde está el confín de Kepler?
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Joder, no paran de darme...
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Bueno.
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core.
¿Cómo no?
Someone like you. I know Spectres answered the council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military.
Ya estamos, ya estamos,
And
ya
right
estamos.
now we need
Es que
you.
los humanos siempre hacen lo puto
The
mismo,
VI
tío.
controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Vamos a investigar todo. Como siempre. Vaya mierda de sistemas planetarios que no tienen nada para prospectar. Bueno, a ti y a ti. Lo primero es subirlos de nivel, que no los he subido desde que empecemos a jugar. Sabotaje, me quedan 8 puntos. Ya está a full guerrero. Vale, tú 3/4 de lo mismo. Joder, es que no le había hecho nada. Que sí, que ya lo sé. Sí. Para forma física. Y me quedan 3 puntos que se los vamos a dar a barrera. Vale. Ahora vamos a cambiarle las armas. Obviamente pues llevan unas putas mierdas de armas. Tú. De puta, como ponen las Krogan. Esto y... que llevas, mira, mejorada. No te puedo poner nada más. Poner la de... Pon eso, creo. Vale, pues ahora ya sí. ¿Estamos preparados? tenéis mi fuerza de choque, o sea que vosotros mismos. Joder, putas cosas asquerosas. ¿Qué tal si os curáis, cabrones? A ver, 2 puntos, me las voy a poner en pistola y ya termino con ellas. Este de Garrus no sé. Voy a tener que dar puntos en primeros auxilios. A ver. Nada. No hay nada para recuperar. Estamos en una nave de un puto científico loco y no hay nada para recuperar. Vamos a entrar aquí. A ver qué hay.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
This is my kill, Garrus.
You're all crazy!
What was that, Shepard?
Never hesitate when you've got the enemy in your sights, Garrus.
Point taken. Well, I guess we're done here.
Azul pálido, violeta, naranja y no poca de color rojo. Pero su trabajo ha terminado aquí. Volver a la Normandía. Bueno. Eso es que es el momento de volver a la Normandía. A mí, primero hay que saquear todo. Mierda. Bueno, pues nada. Más. Joder, como mola esta nave. La decía yo, ¿ves? Una buena nave de recursos. Sí, señor. Ahora hay que hacer que se estrelle. Bien fácil, rápida. Y cago. Y ahora, ¿podemos volar en 1000 pedazos cuando salgamos de aquí o no? Vale, y ahora vamos a ayudar al otro colega. En el cúmulo Argos Ro. Argos Ro, ¿dónde está Argos Ro? Aquí está también la estación Pináculo. Bueno, esa la haremos luego. Es un DLC. Vamos a examinar los planetas. Nada.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing.
Joder, macho, otra misioncita más.
Won't last. Please hurry.
Menos mal que nos íbamos a dedicar a hacer esto. Vale. Esto es míticos. La insignia turiana, la exploración del planeta. Vale. Bien, repositorio de gas. Por cierto, esas misiones, ¿cómo las llevamos? Sí. ¡Hala! Vamos para allá. Ya a Garrus no me hace falta llevarlo, así que vamos a coger aquí al colega y a la colega. Pero esto lo vamos a ver después de la pausa, así que nos vemos dentro de un ratito. Sed buenos, sed felices. Ahora.